Defibrillators are required by law to be in schools, but there really hasn't been funding for them until the recently passed state budget. As NBC Connecticut's Jayne Chacko reports, this life-saving tool can help children before it's too late.
My son collapsed right over here on the football field at a light practice.
It's been 3 years since Jay Rivera lost his 15-year-old son, Eli.
That's why they call it sudden cardiac arrest, right? Because it just happens. You don't have to be running around. You don't have to be active.
Eli, the youngest of 8, was planning to play football in college before his life was cut short. His dad says if a defibrillator was nearby, it could have saved his life. A 2009 state law required schools to have defibrillators, but only if they could pay for the device, which costs thousands of dollars. Now, the state budget, just signed by the governor today, includes up to $3.5 million in state bonds for automated external defibrillators, or AEDs, in schools and town buildings.
If we can save one life, then our job is done.
Rivera says having defibrillators in schools is a great step, but knowing how and when to use it is equally important.
Understanding what to look for, understanding why it may be necessary to grab that defibrillator right away.
That kind of training is what nonprofit In a Heartbeat does. The founder, Mike Papali, started the foundation after having sudden cardiac arrest at 17 years old at a Wallingford basketball camp.
The place where I wasn't adequately prepared. They didn't have a defibrillator.
Thankfully, an EMT next door saved him, but Papali thought defibrillators should be accessible everywhere, and teachers and staff should know how to use it in an emergency that he says is becoming too common. 15,000 to 23,000 children have sudden cardiac arrest a year, according to the American Medical Association.
I think right now we're at a point where a lot of schools may have an AED. But one AED isn't necessarily enough.
If the State Bond Commission approves the funding, districts will then have to apply for grants. It might be a while before every school has defibrillators, but Rivera says it's a cause worth waiting for to honor his son.
I want his legacy to be able to bring hope to other families.
Jayne Chacko, NBC Connecticut News.